That's when the food is so.
Thank you very much for joining me this Sunday, and welcome to another exciting episode. And I say exciting because it is exciting, of Jamming in Jimjams with Jason. No Jackson, because he has disappeared. I might have locked him in a room, I think. Nice. Anyway, so apologies for the late start of this show. If you're watching this in advance, then it will have been no difference to you at all because you'll have just started. Anyway, so thank you very much for your patience, and it's good to see so many of you here on this fabulous Sunday evening. Let's have a quick look at who's in the chat. Yes, let's go all the way back, and I think our first through the door. Oh, crikey, now it's disappeared because it's changing. Anyway, we've got Andy, we've got Sam, our moderators. Sam and Steve are our wonderful Jervite spanners. So if, for any reason, anything goes wrong, and you know it will, it already has. It already has. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But if I'm not paying attention and you're not getting me in the chat, they have a secondary chat to try and raise my attention. And last week, as we ran the entire jam at the beginning without any sound, neither chat worked. So it is a work in progress, and it really does fall down to me. Anyway, back to who's in the chat. I saw Craig there. Hello, Craig. Wagoo, hello. So Cressy, how you doing, Cressy? Craig, Billy Bird, good Abend indeed. Culture of Ghosts, welcome. Who else have we got? Andrew Longhurst. Hello, sir. Yeah, that's whilst you're there, and you've reminded me, I couldn't find my cravat. And actually, I'd started with my regular gown, not my smoking jacket. So hang on. Oh, my good Lord. And I did want to I did put some, anyway, let's just put some aesthetic smoke on, which doesn't seem to be smoking. So the smoking jacket, I've got some incense. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here he is. Here we go. It is some resin, some resinary incense from a shop called Sons of Asgard, which goes well with my chair, which is fake fur, by the way. For those of you who don't like the idea of skinning an animal for its pelt, Anyway, so. Distracted myself straight away. So cravat is in place, but as you can see, hurriedly put on. So many things have got in the way, and I just thought I was more ready. You never know. You never know going live how much of your preparation has been in vain. Anyway, Uncle Crone, how you doing? Good to see you. Tracker Jack Tom, how you doing? Good to see you. Andy, Doomonger, Marky. Hello, Marky. You've named and also those words. Bostic 247. Hello. And yeah, so lots of you. Keith in Watford. Hello, sir. Owner of a proud owner of a DX1. Wow, I'd love to have the space to have a gigantic keyboard like a TX1. I'd love that. Actually, I'd like the Polybeat 12 would be probably a good choice, but I'd have to lose, I don't know, some of this stuff. Anyway, Don, how you doing? Good to see you. I sing the body electric. I'm hearing clunks and rustlings. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute, and we'll explain to you why that all happened. I've got some errant buttons. Wabbit, good to see you. Loved your Symptoms of Reality interview, or is it an interview? Chat, relaxed chat. I think I've seen a couple of them now. I watched. I watched a couple anyway. Viral Beats. I watched Viral Beats yesterday. Was it yesterday? Was that? I've dipped in a few. Really nice, really relaxed environment. And if you've not been and partaken in the Symptoms of Reality podcast, which is on every day, do. Even if it's just popping and saying hi, feeling the good vibes of that place. The Continental. I like that. But it's kind of calmer than the Continental. It's if the Continental had been on a retreat and had done some Zen mindfulness, and the retreat had really given it some sense of inner peace. That's the sort of Continental that they've got. Anyway, Craig, I think I've said hello to you. I think I've said, if I've not said, Uncle Jerry and Uncle Chrome, the uncles are in the house, represent. Yeah, so is the volume of the microphone really loud, or is it good? Marky, I think I've been to everyone. Have I got Jörg? Hello, it's good to see you. And as you've already noticed, I have. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Lamont, Lamar, and Marilyn, you're all in the chat too. Well, that's nice to see. Paul Holmes, hello. Uncle Jerry's house. Are you sure? Okay. Yeah, we're always sure. Right. I think we've said hello to everyone. So once again, and if you're watching this in the future, what's it like? Oh, a lot of crazy things already happening this year. Are the drones? Have they been discussed? Whose are the drones in flying around America? And some, I don't know. We've not really had that news over here. I won't go into detail about that, but that's been quite fascinating. It's worthwhile having a dip your toe into that little story if you can find it. Yeah. Azio Head, hello. Right, Jackson will appear on stage. He's in a taxi rushing to the venue now. I think he is. Either that or he really is trapped in my son's bedroom. Because that's the only door I closed. Oh, my daughter's. Well, he hides because he knows he's not supposed to be in that room. Oliver Bowen. I'm good. How are you? Ooh, Oliver Bowen bought a bass that I sold to Gaz. Imagine that. And contacted me on Facebook. That's good. I love that bass guitar. I've always had good basses, and I swapped it for a couple of a TR-606, something else, and a Yamaha BB500 bass or something. So it's a lovely bass as well. Not quite the sort of level as Mark King's signature. Lessons in Love. Life living is so stressful. It is, Andy. Andy's on me there. And Andrew Longhurst. I see you have a Fern Cotton on a special guest. Yes. Jim! Nice to see you. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for any of your time. Biscuit, stick around. We've got some things for you later. Okay, crikey, that is quite a lot of chat. I'm going to fast forward to the end, keep in track. Hopefully it's all messages now. Yeah, great. Yeah, so lots of cool stuff happening already this year. It's really started with a bang. And let's talk about what went wrong tonight as well. Apart from Jackson, being here, and I did that thing where I thought I was set up, and I went and had something to eat, and then I thought, well, I'll just have a little nap, because what happens is I need to wind down after this, and I'm working tomorrow. It's the first day back since the Christmas break, and for me, I've been going to bed late and getting up later, not massively late, but enough to warrant needing a really, like, to be hit over the head with a brick to get to sleep tonight. So double chamomile tea, we'll come to that in a minute. What are you drinking? Yeah, the only drones here are Andy's drones. So I thought I'd actually literally set this up as much as I could do, which, as you know, the last jam I did, I brought my small rack brute, because I was going to do, I've started filming the video for Ebb and Flow, so I've got a feature coming with Ebb and Flow in it, and I recorded with that a jam, and the jam is, I'm so happy with it. Unfortunately, I'm wearing a hoodie. I mean, that's disgraceful, right? I mean, I can't imagine why I was doing that, but for some reason I recorded the jam, and I think it's perfect. It's perfect. So actually, I'm going to use it, and you will have to excuse me in, slovenly attire. I mean, I don't do that. As you know, I always dress for the occasion. But hopefully you'll forgive me, because the tune is quite thoroughly marvellous. And Ebb and Flow really kicking backside, really hoofing the posterior. So I got it ready because the next day, which would have been, I think, was it Monday? Yeah, last Monday. I stripped out, and obviously I was really upset because I thought I'd killed my plats. I thought nothing was working. So I thought I'd plug everything back into this and see if it worked, and it all worked, thankfully. So I rearranged this oh, hang on, how can we do this? So yeah, so actually, if I put myself in the corner, it's great because I had the sequencer over there, and I thought I'd really just take this to pieces and put as much, I mean, I do like my drums there, and we didn't use those tonight, but I thought I'd put as much sound making modules here, and of course I haven't quite done that, because I would normally have put the filter up there as well, but I've left that there because I put the sequencer in there. So the sequencer takes quite a lot, and at the moment it really is just sitting there. It's not doing anything because I've used the key step, just because I know how to use it, and I need to learn that before, and I've learned that the hard way with the play fader. Obviously trying to do something with it live, thinking I'll just figure it out on the stream, and of course, some pieces of kit, you do need to read the manual, you do need to familiarize with the workflow, and I didn't do that. And that's not what I want to do. I want to just be entertaining and be informative, and of course that was entertaining and informative for all the wrong reasons. So I'll be returning to the play fader because I think there's definitely a good story there to be told. But Performer, I think, needs the same kind of, it needs a good day's worth of time. And of course, now I'm back in work, and I don't know what it is when you go and break. You just kind of like everything slows down. So I think I burnt out at the end of last year. So that's why. So I didn't use that. So I thought we'd have we'd put, main sort of 3 voices there. So you've got the Rick vector wave, which was making this sound. Oh, hello. This. It's like instant Gary Newman, isn't it? And that's an FM synth. Where's Tom? Tom also missing. Sorry, Craig. We're gonna be. Can we possibly have a cat-free stream? I don't think we can. I think one of them, if not both, will turn up, at some point. So, hey George, how you doing? So, and I've got this lovely reverb on it. Or jar, you could do that as well. So it's delicious, isn't it? I'm so pleased with the Vector Wave. Okay, on top of that, I'm going to go to the acid bass. You see, and this is why I need to move the eudaimonia, the filter's up to this. So I think I need another row. I hate modular. I hate it. But if I get another row that can at least be like half this and sit it, maybe I just get another. Oh, it's too much. If I get another one of those, I'll want to fill it, and I don't think I can afford to fill it this year, unless people start sending me modules, which is something I will be doing at Synth East. Big shout out to Synth East. I will be hitting up everybody that makes modules there, and actually people that don't make modules, and saying, look, send me stuff, let's get it on here, and let's share that together. So I'll be pimping my ride, and the ride being jamming in Jimjams without Jackson tonight, or Tom. Anyway, so I started with that, and then of course the acid bass line, which oh, hello, steady on. We want to just let's just get that going. So it just, and in amongst the mix, it sounds even more acidy, doesn't it? But I was just playing with that because you do. But then it's just triggering everything, isn't it? What was that weird wobbly noise? So that's the eudaimonia and the hysteria. So basically, that's a VCA and a filter. So that's enabled me to do that. And of course, the oscillator, the analog oscillator, is just cracking. So that was my acid. And then one of the things I love about Platts is if you're not into modular, Platts is the platform that the micro and mini freak is based on. So the multi-oscillator is of mini and micro freaks is based on the Platts. So all of these voices. So of course you got the vowel stuff. So I thought, wouldn't it be great to get it modulating with ebb? Oh, it was actually in this case it was flow, and we've got that kind of. Look at that. Let's just get a bit of a close-up of that one. Am I going to be, if I do that, am I going to be squishing it? Yeah. Okay, I'll leave it on that one then. So, you know, pitch, which I didn't mess with too much, and you've got the tone, timbre. Which, did I actually, no, I didn't use that, but I could have gone. And of course I'm messing with the LFO here. So you can hear that, can't you? Frogs using a vocoder, yes, exactly. Uncle Jerry, exactly. Yeah. And of course, we've also got the option. We've also got another LFO, which is the same sort of main output. This is that crest? I think that's half of it. So then the main LFO is doing morph, which might be a little bit more tricky to hear, but it's definitely affecting and making the sound. There you go, it's the numbers, right? And the harmonics. So now I've changed the modulation destination to harmony. I think that's. So you can have a lot of fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. So yeah, so whilst I made that noise, and then I've got the Axis Modular sort of radio module. I'm going to switch the top down for that because I can actually see. I can see that, and you can still see me. So yeah, so this is I spent time and I went through my archive. I say archive, hard drive of recordings that I'd made on my phone of when I was on tour, and this is some of the tour chat that I recorded, and I put some. Where was that venue? Oh, crikey, there's a venue in upstate New York, I want to say, where there were some delicious birds. I say delicious, they weren't delicious. They were nice, they were just beautiful. So I recorded that. And there's also, you won't be able to hear it, I don't think, because I've spaced it out quite a lot. American Airways. So that's the flight attendants giving us our you know, exits of front and rear. But it sounds really distorted. I wonder if I've just overdone the. Yeah, it's me I've put it through the stereo mixer just as a boost, but it's quite loud anyway. So that's kind of it, and then everything else was the circuit rhythm. And the reason I've used the circuit rhythm is because I spent like the day before last live stream putting loads of cool drum sounds in, you know, Lindrum, DX, DMX, I want to say DR55. I did this last time. It's not the Korg KR55, the little preset drum machine. So what you heard was, all right, let's just do this. A kick drum. Shaker. Yeah, there you go. Oh, do you know what? You can keep your rolling drum machines. You really can. It's just more punchy, isn't it? Deep punch, deep punch, deep punch, kick, punch, kick, punch. It's like a workout for boxers. Bit of clap and cowbell. Didn't use that very much, but it was there to be sort of used as a fill, really. Bit of bongo, like a bit of bongo, and then What was that? Which I used later. Very acid, very kind of minimalist. And then, ready for it? Yeah. And in conjunction with the bass, yeah. Yeah, Blue Monday. Well, DMX, right? Sam Jones is offering up to receive any of my Roland gear. I hate Roland gear. Discuss. I don't hate Roland gear at all, but I hate Roland gear. No, I just think of all the, I don't know why Roland seem to have the monopoly on, you know, vintage, certainly for dance music. They had the monopoly, not the monopoly, which was called, because they had that as well. Which I did own a monopoly, which I thought was fantastic. I owned this SH101 and SH09, which I thought was better, definitely deeper. Did I play an SH7 and love that? You know, I don't hate Roland stuff at all, because a lot of Vangelis stuff that I grew up listening to, the sound of System 100, I think, and other sounds, he definitely used them, and I love them for that. I think the Junos are overrated. I can't believe I just said that in front of you lot. You're going to crucify me now. 909, 101, 303, 106, Jupiter 6 and 808. Yeah. That was controversial, Steve. I'm trying to sort of sacrilege alert. Yeah. Actually, look in my studio. Look behind me. All right, look behind me. What have we got? Actually, I've got the closest I've got is the Joe Mox, which is the 909. But you know, it's improved 909. Above that, I've got a weird Peruvian synth, followed by the very underrated, hugely underrated CS15 by Yamaha. One of the best synths ever made, 1979. Get one. Not that expensive compared to Roland gear. Anyway, I'm having a rant. I don't do rants. And then I've got my little boxes, none of which have the R word on. Lots of Swedish, Polish, German, English, British, we say British, French, Greek, because I've got the App Megatron as well there. Moog, and this is obviously that's my. I need to do something with that, but that's another story. Don't let me get distracted with my analog solutions, because I will have to give those back. Yeah, I have precisely one piece of Roland gear, and it's this, which was the original Dr. Avalanche for Sisters of Mercy. This one wasn't, though. It would be good if it was, wasn't it? Because I've wrecked it with neon, with UV paint. That and a DJ70 Mark II, which needs repairing. But it's a repair I can effect because it's just the screen, so it doesn't need to see Uncle Kant like my oh no, Super JV 1080. That's it. That's my one concession to the Roland world. Wow. There we go. I feel like I'm on confessional. So yeah, look, rocking the man bun and bashing Roland. Craig, are you trying to tell me? Have I gone to the wrong side? Have I gone over? Am I a hipster? Tell me, please. Anyway, you do need to say, yeah, well, Sam, you're not having this one because that is not going anywhere. I will definitely repair the DJ70 because, as I said in my end of year jamming in Jimjams, where's the buzz coming from? You hear that? Is it? Oh, it's the guitar. Yeah, in my end of the year jam, I've sat down and I've actually got a list of World of Synth episodes that I want, and that will feed and be fed by Jamming in Jimjams, which is where... Can you see that? Is anybody know what that is? Could anybody tell what this is to my left? I'll give you a few seconds and I'll see. What are you drinking? Ken Spong's not in. You don't want it. It's just a screen, and I can do that myself. Honestly, I've just got to afford the £70 or whatever it is to get the screen, and I just can't get. I just don't. You know, it's like I could buy a module for that, or I could start buying a module for that. Some of the modules I like, expensive. Anyway, so it's not Boss, it's Roland. Come on, Cressy. Are you gonna? Okay. Kind of makes me feel better than it is actually Boss. I did have a DR110 till very recently as well, which I had for years, which I only paid £10 for. I sold it for 150, and then I do regret selling my SDS9. Is it an SDS9? SDS5. It was just 2 voices, fully analog though. I missed that. Yes, Sam Jones has indeed, and Wagyu. Yes, the ASRX. So the ASR10 is the keyboard, but it's ASRX, which has a sound. It has the voice card in there as well. So that needs a little bit of love as well. But I've got some replacement parts to do that because some of the buttons are just knackered. Again, that's an Uncle Onions on the desktop kind of thing. So Kent, what have you said? Oh, for the love of donuts, just get it down and let the master fucking have it for you. Okay, I'll put it in the back of the van then. Crikey. You'll have half my synths with you. Not gonna lie, I could make out the Onsonic logo. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm happy with that. It's kind of underlit, isn't it? They're a cracking. Oh, the ASR10 is the rack. There we go. Presently, I'm drinking. Let's go back to what you're drinking. So that'll be featured. That'll be a definitely World of Synths, followed or preceded by a jam. So what? EDS, the 1000 cards that have the FX processor on. Oh, nice. So, Icing is drinking eggnog, and that's exactly how it's printed on the label as 2 separate words, eggnog. I'm drinking double chamomile tonight, and it's a double chamomile because I stopped drinking caffeine at 5 o'clock, and I had an immune tea just to sort of help me wind down, because if I don't wind down tonight to go to sleep, I'm going to be I have to sit through staff training tomorrow, so it's not going to be pretty. And if anyone is lurking in the background from where I work, you know what it's like. We have to pay attention. You have to be awake, so you have to have a good night's sleep. And there's going to be a lot. I mean, I'll have to smile a lot of people I haven't seen for ages. Hi, how was your Christmas? Great. How was yours? Great. Thanks. Cheers. That kind of conversation. Then I come home going, I need to relax. Put my cheeks on ice. I have little hamster cheeks. Anyway, a command station jam. Andrew Longhurst. I should come and grab that off you, shouldn't I? Just to put it on here. Maybe that will get it sold for you. Maybe we should do that. We have a little chat about that afterwards. There's plenty of interesting new products I'd like to have on the show this coming year, and there's plenty of stuff that's old. And new that I already have here. I mean, God, breaking stuff again. Looking at this thing. This thing is. You're so beautiful. Yeah, I love you. I love you, and I'm going to spend time with you, and you will be nice, and you'll play good, and I'll put a little rig together, and we'll just do something simple with you, not hard. We'll get you doing a little sequence and something here. It's just going to be good, isn't it? It's going to be fun. So, play fader back in the box. We could do it with the stylophone, which I've got. Oh my God, I could have used this. I got it. Look, CV and gate. It's kind of like a weird. The pen doesn't work anymore, but yeah. So there's that. Anyway, waffling on. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Is it 10:30? Is it 10:53? Crikey. no, Jackson. Jackson! I won't whistle because that's his whistle that he comes to. He doesn't come. Where is he? Where is he? Anyway, so it is that day. Tomorrow is the last day. You should have your Christmas decorations up. Must find the cats. What should I do? Should I just leave a hold page on and see if I can... Let's do this. I'm going to see if I can find... I'll turn the microphone off. I'll see if I can find the cats. Just because, you know... There he is. Oh, you can't really see him. Oh, what's the matter? He's a little bit soggy. I've got to worm him tonight. They don't like that, cats. They don't like taking tablets. Do you? Oh, that's a big purr, isn't it? He's been sleeping. He's just out the back in the back passage, close to where I feed him. He was fast asleep. I think he had a bit of a shock yesterday when it snowed here, and it just, it just got a little bit weird. And I think Tom was desperate to come in. Have we got that on camera? No, it's that one. There you go. There he is. Getting the spot. Getting the spot. Look. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. Oh, bless him. Okay, so we're happy we've seen Tom now. Tom Jackson. Don't let her pee on the Delta. I won't. Yeah. So I was talking through the rig, wasn't I? And I got as far as getting the Delta on the table, and I plugged the CV gate and it didn't seem to be triggering it. I don't know whether I used the Performer, so I don't know whether the Performer had a blank sequence or something. I tried two different sequences. Then I thought, right, I'll plug the MIDI in, but I've no idea if it's been set up to receive the correct MIDI channel. So this was, me going away thinking I'd set everything up and realizing when I come back that I hadn't. Coming in here nice and relaxed. It's like, yeah, I'm cool for this. Like, oh my God, nothing works. That kind of thing. So the one thing is that the Delta will stay on the table. I don't know if I'll get anything out of it tonight. Here he goes. Right. Into the Baby Jackson fund. You need brushing for these knots, my young lad. Look at that. Oh, Jörg. Yeah. What is it? It's sitting on your synth. It's not a good thing, is it? You put love, care, affection into this beautiful box, and then my fat Persian cat sits on it and does his licky face. No, it just works. I think Wagyu. It just works, but I don't know whether. Well, let's get the fat cat off the table. Do we do biscuit now? I know you want more, but you're on the. Come on, I need you off the table now. I've already knocked the smoking embers of my. Right. What are you playing there? I don't know either. Your tail's in the way. So I've got MIDI. I think I've got a dodgy MIDI cable. Is first of all. So, oh my, you absolute beast! Can I just put you on the floor because you are soaking wet? And I hope that's from the rain. Jörg, you might be right. No, it's the rain. Don't, just stay there, and I'm just going to make sure that that little spillage isn't on fire. So, as you can see, is that actually, that's not triggering though, is it? Maybe that's the... Right, okay. So it's going... Oh, I have to have that in, don't I? Because it's... What I might do... Patterns. Let's go to those patterns. Right. I don't see... That should just work, shouldn't it? That's just humour me, Jörg, if you're still there. Jackson's album is going up on Bandcamp this year. It absolutely is. So CV, keyboard CV. Is that right? Oh, then I might have changed this as well. That's the other thing. Maybe I did that. Maybe that's the... What? See, I don't know which way round this is. Oh, that's gate first. Gate first. Oh, I don't. You see, I haven't used that for a little while, so that could be another reason. So you see, this is that you kind of like, you think you're ready, and then you start, oh, why isn't that working? And as we all know with our gear, that isn't working can take half a day to figure out, or no time at all if you've not got something. If you've not got something, you know, to do, like urgent, like going live, for instance. So yeah, I think that's something I should do. I don't think that's right. But maybe if I take out CV and gate from this. Oh, it's too. Is it? No, it's not big enough, is it? This is the problem with with cables, right? You've never got a cable the right width. So anyway, so I did that. That didn't work, and then I plugged the MIDI cable in, and I think MIDI learn is this, isn't it? So stop. Notes. Okay, right, we're in business. Okay, so the thing is, how do I... Okay, maybe I just change the sound to something... nothing. I've got it. So sample... Hang on, let's just turn that off a minute. Right. What? Right. So the jam out, we've got the Delta Sepper. Yes, you're right, Wagyu. It's dead easy to use. I think I overcomplicated it, not from the Delta's perspective, but from the Modular's perspective. And that's because I haven't used PAMs for a while. It was set up in a certain way, but I've been fiddling with it. And I don't think it's in the state I remember it being. And that's what I mean about things taking a little bit of time to sort of figure out. I think I've got it now set to gates, because what I was doing I think I did a whole kind of thing with just sending clocks all over the place, certainly with the ebb and flow, to trigger and to keep things in time. So I used the PAMS Pro workout for that, because that's what it's for. It's a multi, you know, it's a gate, isn't it, and triggers and stuff. So that's what I think I was using with that. MIDI to CV interface, yeah. So I think, yeah, that's what it was plugged in. I think it's not, I don't think it's the Delta, Jörg. I think it was me. And I think it was the PAMS setup and the Performer. Eventually, I'm going to get in a situation where I'm not going to be using this. I'll be using the Performer. And this is what I mean about needing another row. I think I need to get the sequencers into a different space. And I think I could do with some sort of drum sequencer. No, I didn't connect an output to an output. I connect the output to the input. Oh. 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 So what you're saying is that's the output. MIDI in. Oh, yeah. So I should have done, hang on, let me see about this then, shall we? let's see if, let's think about this logically. If it was a modular, I would be plugging the, there. And you can tell me if I'm wrong here. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. And the gate would be, so not only I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Nice. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm so... Stop! No... I don't think that's... Nothing is in tune, in time. Yeah, I've got issues with this gate actually out and it's plugged into... Oh, see... Not started it, is it? Because there's nothing flashing. Yeah, it's not. I wonder. Stop. So that, yeah. So it's just me. I'm sure I connected it up properly the first time. There's always something. Pitch CV input of the delta is the sawmaster. Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, so cracking stuff. But I think it still might. I think it might still. Sweet. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, that's my son ringing. Get off your phone. I can't believe he does this. He doesn't check that if I'm streaming or not. Gabe, stop ringing. Okay, so we've got... I think we'll go with the... Should we go with this one, though? What was that? That reminded me of Gong. Was that Gong? La 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 la, la la la. Or is it Here and Now? Sort of late 70s, I think. Hey, Manny, how you doing? So, we're getting to the end of the show. Let's do the last thing. We didn't really do a what's you drinking. We got some eggnog in there, which is good. Sample cat cell pack. Craig, I will be giving it away free, I think. When I get time to sort of do all those little things this year that I want to do for the channel, I will set up a page. I'll probably get a website and I'll probably gift a bunch of set of sounds that we've done. Because I think Alex, who may or may not be around, he asked for the samples of my friend in Sweden who was reading cards. I think it's a fortune-telling card, something, maybe tarot. Yeah, and he particularly liked the way they sounded, so I've asked her, and she's very happy for me to give them away as well. So, hey, hey, Viral Beats, over here at IHOP, where Lil Tussin is watching Jackson while eating waffles. Oh, I want to be eating waffles in IHOP. I didn't make pancakes today, and I've got some buttermilk made from churning cream into butter because I make my own butter. I mean, just, you know, you do, don't you? Anyway, so I just want to do because I did do like an afternoon of baking. It was Little E's birthday. It was her birthday on Monday, but we celebrated it with her friends yesterday, and we had a board game party. And had a real scream, and then it snowed, so it made her the best birthday apparently. So anyway, while she was doing, oops, hello, oh, what's going on there? What's that? What? Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. I don't know what I'm doing there. Right, so Are the right? Let me just talk through to American friends here. Right, what we've got going on here is this is a sausage roll. A sausage roll, which I would say in American is ground pork, which is usually, you know, with herbs and spices. You can put, you know, all sorts of stuff in there as well. But it's usually like herbs. It's quite finely ground. And then you wrap it in phyllo pastry and brush it with egg. And that is a, you know, very, very classic British festive sort of thing. So I made sausage rolls. I also made my biscuits for cheese, which I'm having with some Stilton. Again, very British Christmas. This is half a chili I ate before going on, because that's the sort of thing I do. And that's a bird's eye chili, just in case you need to know. And this is Biscuit's Biscuit this week. And what's Biscuit's Biscuit this week? It's a half-eaten gingerbread biscuit. And it's got a quite a good crunch. Listen. That is good. And I didn't think, when I made them, I didn't think it was gingery enough. Definitely is. Biscuits don't like sausage meat, but like biscuits and cheese. Well, that's not Biscuits Biscuits, the sausage rolls, because Symptoms and Reality were talking, or somebody was talking about sausage rolls, and they didn't know what it was. So I thought I'd bring that on. Mark this point in the video, and we'll send a clip to them if they're not around. So yeah, sorry, Steve. I didn't send a hamper to my Jervite spanners. Can you imagine that little Jervite sort of like box? But maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do that as well. Marked. Thanks, Craig. Right. Wow. So this is it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Lots of cool stuff in the sticks. I'm still playing with the top camera, and as you can see, I've managed to get an enormous amount of stuff on the desk. But I am thinking of getting a bigger tabletop, but the problem with that is we're almost at, yeah, that's as wide as my camera. It's quite high up now. That's kind of maybe I can probably take a little bit, but then we'll start to get in my wall and all my business over here. I don't know. Constantly challenging doing this stuff, technically anyway, and not in a musical sense. Right, you beautiful people. Right, I'm going to do a little jam out, but thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching this after the event, don't forget to like it. Ooh, 34 likes at this point in time. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like it. Subscribe if you don't already do so, because the numbers are going up. The more we subscribe, the more we like, the more we comment on the videos as well, all that kind of stuff. The more we share, it kind of helps the algorithm, stupid algorithm, you know, to pick it up and then to make the community better and bigger. And we like that. We like more people in, you know. It makes it a more, yeah, you're all Jervites and you're all welcome. Hey Tom, how you doing? Yeah, definitely Tom. We'll have to sort of, I also want to do, when I started this last year, 2023, the year before last, I wanted to alternate doing guests. I wanted some guests as well. So Tom, if you're up for it, we'll definitely do something. But I got to figure out. It's taken me this long to get. And as you've already heard, when I was jamming, the microphones weren't on. But what had happened when I went to camera 3, unfortunately, we had the built-in flipping thing on, so you were hearing an echo like that, which we don't like. Don't bring tech gremlins. I mean, I've got enough here already, right? Angry Chinese lion. I can hear Jackson snoring. Is he asleep? Oh my God, he's totally asleep. You big, honestly, what? Snoring under the table. He's being cute. He's being really cute. But I think he's overweight. I think he's been snaffling Tom's food. Tom doesn't feel as big as he should be. So I've got to walk up. Lamont! Right, Lamont, look at the screen. Look at the screen. It's for you. This is for you. That, ground pork, phyllo pastry, or puff pastry. It's a sausage roll. Now, you can put all sorts of stuff in there as well. I put cheese and chili in some of them, but it's ground pork, minced pork. Now, I actually bought some minced pork and made my own a little while ago, and it was tremendous. And if you're into at all cooking, I recommend you do that, because pork mince is quite chunky, so you'd have to grind it again. So if you've got a blender, but you put breadcrumbs, all sorts of herbs and stuff, and you could even spice it, get it up there. I would go fennel, bay leaves, and chili flakes. I think that'll be a sensational tip for your sausage rolls. Okay, Gaz Williams there, in and out. So, the wake up is now, Craig. I'm trying to. Okay, so we will believe Würsten im Schlafrock. Würsten? Am I saying Würstchen im? I don't know. Sausages in. Würsten is sausages in Schlafrock pastry. Nice. Good words. So, I don't know what it is in Welsh. Gaz, do you know what it is in Welsh? Do we have a Welsh word for pastry? And don't say it's Wrexham. There it is. Wrexham football. AFC. Athletic football. There it is. Look at that. Wrexham. Right. Lots of that. I've been on top chat all show. No, I must admit, Biscuit, that's what I do. At the beginning, it's like, oh, yeah. I don't know why it defaults to that. Surely nobody wants top chat. Everybody wants live chat, unless maybe you've got like thousands of people. I was watching a pastry, pork. What would be pork? Pork pastry. Pastry pork. Crust. Crust. Yeah, see, that's just it's what's the word? No, where the sound of the word is. There's a lot of that in Welsh. Sound of the word is what it is. The sound of the thing is the word. That's it. Sausages in dressing gown. This sausage in his dressing gown. Right then. Okay, so let's build a little jam so we can jam out. Keeg mochin. Yeah, keeg being meat, mochin pig. Of course it is. Keeg mochin. Would it just be keeg pastry, keeg pork, or meat pastry, and then you'd leave it to the imagination what meat it was? I'm thinking League of Gentlemen, where they're all passing around these. Oh, I think I have to watch that again. So dark. And any Americans watching now, that might be your homework, is to go and see if you can find the League of Gentlemen. And it's a very, very disturbing comedy show from the 90s. Noughties perhaps as well. It went to the noughties, definitely. 3 series, and you'll know the writers. Yeah, they're a phenomenal team, very, very talented. I'm going to say up there with Monty Python for writing, in a different way and a different time, but definitely I think the impact was as big. You're my wife now. Sorry, I was very loud. Sorry. Rollin Selsig. Rollin sausage. Rollin sausage. Yeah, of course. Rollin sausage. Roll sausage roll. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nice. Right then. So, let's try and get, Reese Shearsmith and... Hello, Dave. You're my wife now. Can my wife use your toilet? We're a local shop for local people. Nothing for you here. Get it out, Tubbs. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do with this business. Right, so... Right, that sounds quite nice. I might just leave that as a let's just, oh my god, there's Jackson hair everywhere. And I'm not talking about that stuff, the Baby Jackson fund. Where's my synth duster? Oh. You don't want to see under the table. It's horrendous. It was clean before I started, and then I started rummaging. You know, when you've got a tidy box, tidy, full of for cables. It's not full anymore. They're all on the floor, as will be the synth duster. Where's my? Nah. Yeah. Okay. So let's get this sort of sorted. I just feel like it's nasty. Right. Okay. Let's do this. So let's just keep it simple. So have we got a? Right. Let's go 3. Right. What have we got? So. Right. We'll avoid the. Let's try something slower, shall we? Let's get dubby. Right. Have we got a nice sine wave on here? It's not a sine wave, it's a double saw, that is, up there's, but it just doesn't sound very. There you go. Oh, F. Should we do it in, Right, okay. Oh, hello, what's it doing that for? Right, okay. Where's my click? Let's just do a little... You saw me put that in. Why is it playing at that octave? Ridiculous. All right, let's start again. Goodness gracious, what a painful thing to watch. Sorry, guys. I quite like it, though. Let's go with that. Sinister, isn't it? I don't know. I think that makes me want to do sinister stuff. Right. Oof, that's whacks it, doesn't it? What? What's going on in the chat? Wagyu was hidden by Sam Jones. What's he done? Wagyu, you're being silenced. I wouldn't stand for that. Right, how do I undelete the... Oh, I think I have to go over here. Hang on, guys. I was going to leave that for a minute. The simple answer is I have no idea. All I can do is put the user in timeout, which is not what we want to do, is it? It's an accidental... It's just you. It's you, Wagyu. Sam's got it in for you. I think tonight we start the fight. Oh, did he? Okay. Okay. I hit it, not delete it. He didn't delete it. All right. Okay. So I think this is going to go drum and bass, isn't it? It just feels like it's just feels like it's kind of like got that sort of sinister, right? Weird, but I like it. Deleted everything. Did you put him in timeout? That's definitely not a note I played. This is being gremlin-y, but in a cool way. Get some modulation going on that then. Make it a bit 80s. No one does that drum sound anymore, do they? I like it. It's like a basketball, isn't it, the court? Hey, Gary. Right, let's get more of that. Yeah, loving it. Him. He waketh from his slumber, white furry beast. What we done there? Stir it up a little bit. a bit too low, wasn't it? I told you he was asleep, didn't I? Look, it was just flat out. Speak and spell. Killed the cat. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for joining me for an extended jamming in Jimjams to make up for last week's kind of crazy. Be well, thank you, and be good to yourselves and each other, and we'll see you on the flip side. Just jam a little bit more on this, but I'll turn the mic off. Thanks, guys.